All right, you guys, it's getting cold outside, so it's about that time to pull out them fall colors. So today I'm installing this cute reddish brown wig, and we're going to be talking about the pressures of Western beauty aesthetic. Let's get into it. What is going on, YouTube? It's your girl Easy Breezy, and I'm back with another hair sponsor. Once again, thank you so much, Ashimary, for sponsoring my channel with this really cute reddish brown, kind of like copper colory lace front unit. Now, this wig came just in time for the winter. Now, y'all know I love my pre-colored units because you get all the look with no effort. Also, one thing that I'm noticing about pre-colored units nowadays is that the quality of them is actually improving more and more every single year. Like maybe, 5-6 years ago, if you were to buy a colored unit online, the hair would get tangled fast, it'll be kind of dry, it'll be just like a lesser quality wig. But I guess like as time goes on, you know, these factories are really starting to perfect these units. So this wig is super soft, it did not tangle at all, and I feel like the longevity will actually like do you some justice. Now, one way I know it's a quality unit is if I try to bleach the knots and they actually turn. Once again, back in the day when you bought like a red wig or a blue wig or whatever, when it came in the mail and you tried to bleach the knots, them knots would not turn at all. It would be like, is this like synthetic or something? So the good news about this unit is when I got it, I customized it, you know, plucked the hairline, and when I bleached the knots, they actually turned. All right, you guys, so while I do this install, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the shop talk. Now, today we are talking about westernized beauty standards and BBL culture, right? Or just all plastic surgery culture. If you own a cell phone, your subconscious is influenced by westernized beauty standards and what people consider beautiful in America. Now, I see some women like to down other women or criticize other people for doing what they think makes them beautiful, but let's be honest, we're all in the same boat, all right? And one thing that I realized is, you know, for the last couple weeks, I've been on YouTube watching videos about different people all around the world, different cultures, and what they consider beautiful. You may think that you're not influenced by Instagram or what other women are doing, but guess what? There are women in the world that absolutely have never worn makeup in their entire life. There are women in this world that absolutely do not care about straight white teeth. Some of them are missing half their teeth. And I know that may sound crazy, but I mean, there are things that people in this world literally do not care about that we think are quote unquote normal. Like there are women in this world that never even thought to straighten or curl their hair one day of their entire life. There are women that never even considered cutting their hair or turning it into a quote unquote style. There are women that never put on makeup and never even thought of makeup a day in their life. There are women that, once again, don't even care about white straight teeth. There are women that never even consider piercing their ears. There are women that don't even care about wearing lashes, wearing nails, care about shaving, doing their eyebrows. I mean, everything that we consider normal, literally someone around the world thinks is unnecessary and absurd. So just by me opening my mind and expanding my knowledge, I realized that it's really pointless to criticize somebody else because everyone thinks that beauty is something different in their mind. So what's the point in even criticizing? Now, when it comes to plastic surgery, all right, getting your titties done, getting lipo, getting a BBL, getting, a tummy tuck, whatever it may be, this is something that I feel like people really have to do for themselves, because if you expect men to treat you a different way because you got your body done, let me fill you in on something. Skinny girls get cheated on. Slim thick girls get cheated on. Thick girls get cheated on. BBWs get cheated on. BBLs get cheated on. Okay, so no one is exempt. And these surgeries are becoming so common. It's like before, only celebrities would have their bodies done, right? Or, their body enhanced or their faces enhanced. But now anyone can have their faces and bodies enhanced. The girl at Walmart can have her body enhanced. So I feel like guys are starting to look at it as something that's not like a hot commodity as much as they may have used to. And let me fill you in on a little secret that people tend to not really talk about like that. When you get a BBL and when your body is enhanced, you actually have a quote unquote stripper like aesthetic, right? So guys tend to sexualize you a lot more. Now, you will get a lot more male attention, but will it be easier to find love? Hell no. If anything, girls with their bodies done really have to go above and beyond to prove to a guy that they're down to earth and that they're loyal, because it's like when you have that quote unquote gold digger superficial aesthetic, that's what guys are gonna automatically think you are. So you may have got your body done to find love and get more attention, but in actuality, now you're being treated like a fun girl. So just keep in mind, before you change something about your body or especially do something permanent like fillers or surgery, just take into consideration the collective reputation of girls that have that aesthetic, because sometimes it's not always positive. Also, one thing that people do not tell you is even after you get your body done, guess what, sis? You still have to work out and eat right just like everybody else. Or what? You're gonna gain weight. Absolutely no one on this planet is exempt from eating right and working out, because when you slack on your health, you can immediately feel it internally and you're gonna start developing health issues. And granted, everyone's body is completely different, right? So you may have some girls who have a small petite frame who stay slim even after a whole baby, but that's not like that for everyone. And when you don't focus on your health and your diet, you're gonna continue to have to go back for round 2s and round 3s. Like, I've known girls that got a BBL, gained weight, had to get another one, gained all the weight back, and had to get a third one. And I don't know about y'all, but if y'all felt the pain from the recovery of a BBL, I don't even understand how girls go for a round 2. So yes, believe it. Contrary to popular belief, you still have to be disciplined, be very aware of what you put in your mouth, and eat right and exercise even if you have your body done. Now, one thing that people are talking about nowadays that I think is so funny is Kim Kardashian's body, right? Like, one year she's super skinny but curvy. Next year she's super thick and representing for the thick curvy girls. And then the next year she's back skinny again. And honey, she has the girlies in a frenzy. A lot of our women, discredit Kim Kardashian and say they don't like her because she's trying to be like, ethnic girls and, copy our trends and stuff. But at the same time, are so moved by everything that she does. To me, it's like, how do you discredit someone and say that she's trying to be like someone else when simultaneously you're watching her every single move? And the thing is, just when you thought that you had Kim Kardashian all figured out, she done switched it up on everyone, and now you're confused all over again. So who is the one that's actually following? Is it Kim, or is it people that's following her? Now, by no means am I saying that Kim Kardashian is not totally influenced by ethnic women, our bodies, our facial features, our style, our hair, literally everything. But what I'm also saying is do not follow Kim Kardashian and then be surprised when you're lost in the sauce when she switches up. So going back to my initial point that I made at the beginning of this discussion, if you do anything to adjust your appearance in any way, especially if it's something permanent, make sure you're doing it for you and not any type of outside validation, because anything can switch in a blink of an eye. And the beauty trends that were popular yesterday can be completely out of style tomorrow. Now, I want to talk about some beauty trends that were popular at one point and then went out of style right before we knew it, right? So one of them were breast implants, right? So back in the day, having really big titties was like the thing. Like if you had your boobs done, you were just automatically bad. But then we went into an era where actually B cups and A cups were actually in style. And it's like, who would have thought that that was actually coming? At one point, girls were getting breast implants, right? But then a couple years later, girls were getting breast reduction. So it's like, you really cannot do things for the sake of a beauty trend. You really have to do it for yourself. So with BBL specifically, right? I personally feel like BBLs will never really go out of style completely because women are essentially trying to gain an hourglass shape, right? And women were trying to achieve an hourglass figure since before we even knew what a BBL was. Like they were doing it with corsets and waist trainers and trying to cinch their waist in to still achieve the same look. But the only thing that changes is thick and thin. Thick bodies go in and out of style. Thin, skinny bodies go in and out of style. But one thing that never goes in and out of style is the hourglass shape. So I'm gonna give y'all a little tip, right? If you are already considering getting your body done, like you've already done the research, you're about to schedule your appointment, there's nothing that I can say or do to make you change your mind, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. If you are already thick or if your mama's thick, you probably only need lipo. Most likely you don't need a BBL because you're gonna end up spreading anyway. Like sometimes you don't need that extra fat. Like sometimes it can make you look like too much. You know, you wanna look feminine and you wanna look curvy, but you don't wanna do too much. So just take into consideration that women tend to gain weight a lot easier and spread in their late 20s and 30s. So before you get that BBL or those fillers or those breast implants, just take into consideration that you have at least 30 pounds to account for. So let me know what y'all feel about this discussion in the comments below. I've been waiting to talk about this for a minute, so I was really like passionate about this shop talk, as y'all can see. So let's get back into this style, and this color is so rich, y'all. Like it looks like I did it. So kudos to this hair company because this wig is definitely quality, soft, super long, and thick. So once again, thank you so much Ashimary for sponsoring this video with this copper reddish brown lace front unit. If you guys want this exact wig, I'm going to put all the information in the description below. If you are not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that. Turn on your notifications, and I'll see y'all later.